Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about Thutmose's new armament, which gives an extra 0.6%. No, we're not. No, we're not at all. We managed to hit tier 5! Hooray! I probably need a bigger threshold for champagne, but hooray! Tier 5. So hitting tier 5 is obviously impressive, but if I tell you I went out and bought this champagne especially for this skit, that doesn't deserve a like and subscribe and follow and send flowers to my house and surprise me on the tube and be like, oh Greg, you look lovely today. I don't know what does anyway. Cheers. We hit it on stream because you know you're doing well in life when you're taking your nighttime pills with champagne. Champagne, way! Anyway, we hit on stream. I'll put a link to the stream in the description. There were some fantastic moments, mainly with me accidentally spamming gems on opening loads of stuff. So let's go through everything, shall we? Here we are. You may notice we pushed a lot of power. Currently in the Game of Power event, I am in first place. I fully expect that not to be the case because Karma and Arcanite are very much pushing, and Mr. Basher here is having his own little push. I'm probably going to come third or fourth. Between you and me, I'm pretty much out now. I've got a hospital ready to upgrade. I have a gold mine ready to upgrade. That's all my gold mines level 25. That's all my hospitals to 25. I needed them because you get the 1% troop health, so nice little 4% bonus. I've also trained 312,000 tier 5 units. Give me enough for one march. However, we still have a ways to go. We've got the Royal Crossbowmen, and what a day it was, but we need the cavalry. Reason is KVK3 for us is going to be all about the cavalry march because cavalry gets opened in the first wheel, so we're going to be doing that. So we need to save these speed ups. I'll show you the speed ups. They're a little bit depleted. This is them. We have enough to do a 250k march of cav, so I'm going to keep all these training for that, just upgrade what I've got. The rest of it, I'm just going to make sure that I get the tier 5 cav before KVK starts. It's in a month. I've got it's how many days for this? 34 days. We're going to be absolutely dandy with that. I just want to get it for pre-KVK so I can train a lot then. But yeah, it feels pretty good. We're on day 291 of the account. We have hit tier 5. I probably could have done it, I think, day 240, day 250. So certainly not anything record breaking, but you know, I'm quite happy that we're on VIP 13. I think that's probably a bit higher than most people do when they hit tier 5 as free-to-play players. Still very much free-to-play. Haven't got my Minamoto yet. This is not a Photoshop. I mean, if I could Photoshop it, I would. But I don't know how, which is a bit embarrassing given my job is basically digital stuff. So, yeah, there we go. Tier 5 achieved, thanks to the 120 people who joined the stream to celebrate the achievement. As you can see, gold is going to become a big issue now. And yeah, let's just say that KVK3 is still not going to be great for me. I'm going to be fighting with one cav march for the vast majority of Thutmose YSG. It doesn't matter if you've got tier 10, they're still not going to do well. Anyone's going to crush that as I do a nice celebratory dance around the city. Whew. Oh, let's have a little drink and go into how we hit it. Next video is going to be about how to hit tier 5 when I did, or possibly sooner. Biggest mistakes I made, but for this one we'll just do a little review of how we got here. But first, a drink for me. Cheers to you all. Right, few orders of business. First, increase total building power to 18 million. Done it. What's this? It's some crappy plaque, right? It's a crappy plaque. You know what? In the interests of using things I've never used before, let's use the crappy plaque. Let's we got that, but the big one. Certified whale. 50 million power. You know what? I started this account thinking, yeah, I probably will hit tier 5 at some point, but I'll also probably get bored before then. And the fact I've managed to get past my boredom in my mind is the true joy of this. There's a video I'm getting ready of the biggest mistakes I made, which I'll record after this and release in a couple of days because I made a lot of mistakes going for tier 5. I could have done it a lot smoother. It's my first real free-to-play experience. I put in the time, but you know, there was a lot of min-maxing I could have done a little bit better. So stay tuned for that. For now, let's do the account preview. So we got, in terms of next KVK, so Big old 12 PvP was in the stream and gave me a lot to think about. He basically told me something I had no idea about, which was that on free to play, assuming you grind as much as he does in SOC to get the crystal tech up there to a decent level, the biggest problem by a mile is resources, and that he has 13 to 15 farms. I have 2 farms, none of which ever send resources to this account, so I probably need to think about that. I just assumed that I'm going to be fighting not too well. I'm going to be fighting mainly with tier 5. That we've got tier 5, we're going to fight with tier 5, but I assumed that the problem would be speed ups. But he points out that if you grind barbarians as much as he does, and as much as I probably will during Season of Conquest, then the big problem is resources. So I really need to start planning for that. I absolutely hammered my resources for this. The 847 million stone is basically from some great guys in the kingdom, from Dasher and Ains giving me loads of stone. So thanks to them, that did help. Let's open a celebratory wedge formation. More double relics? Never double relic. Apart from the 2 I've got. Oh, so there is that. We have, at the moment, how many gold heads? 703 gold heads. So here's where I'm always asking advice. What do I do with them? Because 12 was vehement that they should be spent on one good cav commander, which I was planning on doing Nev, Joan, and Zug. I'm definitely going to max Zug on this account. No questions asked about that. And run Zug YSG as my main march for a while. But for KVK3, I'm thinking about Huo. Dasher tells me I should be going Nevsky, Joan, or even Nevsky YSG, because I've got YSG to do loads of damage with Nevsky as the primary. But I'm thinking Huo. What should I do with them? Should I invest in Thutmose? To which the answer is, of course, no. But we have, we're probably going to have 730. Let's say we have 850 by the time KVK3 starts. How should I be using them? Quick look again. Obviously, we have tier 5, but we don't have the greatest set of equipment. We have this for Archer, nothing for infantry really, and this for Cav. So a decent set. In terms of what I've got able to craft blueprint-wise, I've got a nice little selection of these. Not many of the helms, unfortunately, which is a shame because they're the ones I really want for Cav. I can get the Dragon Breath gloves pretty soon, which I don't believe I have. Nope. But again, I want to focus more on Cav. I don't want to get the weapon, because the weapon, I just prefer this for most of the time. The KVK weapon is good, but we're not going to get the weapon, so it's going to be hopefully this, but that's a bit of a long shot, this and this. We'll see what we get up to. Our gems obviously depleted. If you go watch the stream, you'll see me make a horrendous mistake with gems, but I've used 10,000 to upgrade my buildings here. It's been one of those where I just said, oh, I'm not going to try for the game of power. I'll see how close I get. And then I know everyone's going to push, but I kind of was like, right, I want to win this. Mainly to put it on my profile page. We will see tomorrow whether or not I actually get round to winning this. My suspicion, like I said, is 3rd or 4th. But today is a day of celebration. It's a day of not many resources, but that's no problem at all. Let's open these. Why the hell not? We've got some equipment left. How much do we have? We don't have enough to craft a hope. Oh, here we go. So we have a decent selection. Like 42 or something. 25, 35. Okay, I guess we've got more ebony to do. Oh, we can dismantle things. When you dismantle this, for instance, you get a quarter of what you need for the legendary thing. So only 3/4 of what it seems. I don't have the blueprints. Hoping to get them now. Now that we've hit the VIP, the tier 5, obviously my gems are going to go elsewhere. We've pretty much upgraded everything we need to in the city. Well, I will fill in the lumber mills and wood and whatnot. The lumber mills, farms, and quarries at some point, but yeah, I don't need to do them just yet. As we can see, stone's not going to be a problem for a long time. So I'm still going to get to VIP 14 as soon as I can for the extra 5% capacity and the extra gold head every day. After that, I'm pretty much going to be saving all of my gems for stuff like Hunt for History or the egg event. And I'm going to have to spend some on the wheels to get Nevsky, Huo, Jones, Zug, whoever I go for. But please, 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 please tell me who you think I should go for from these wheels. And in celebration of this wonderful achievement, well, it feels wonderful for me. I even bought a bottle of champagne to celebrate. A great personal expense. Please tell me how well your free-to-play account has done. I know the records is less than 6 months, which Okay, I probably could have done it in 8 months. I think 6 months is insane. I didn't grind a single barbarian. I have 400k AP, which I think I do. Yeah, I worked it out yesterday. I'm just over 400k AP, which had I been grinding barbarians, not only could I got a KVK skin, it would have meant that I would have had a lot more speed ups, a lot more resources, so I'd have been able to do it quicker. But then again, I'd have had no life for the last 6 months, which I didn't really want to do. I did enough gem farming to support a small village in the life it's accustomed to for several months. So I think any more of that would have killed me. But I'll do the Season of Conquest Barbarian grinding. But I'm not. I don't really want a barbarian grind now. There are other things to do with life. Whew, but there we go. Let me know how well you've done on your free to play. Let me know how you think I should invest my decent selection, not plentiful selection of gold heads. And here we go. Once more, here's to tier 5, my friends. Let's get cavalry opened soon. KVK starts in less than a month. And let's get this pitiful selection of kill points up to, I don't know, let's triple it for the next KVK. How about that? Anyway, thanks very much for watching, friends. I really appreciate the support throughout the entire series. I must say it's grown much more than I thought it would do. I appreciate the support of every other streamer and content creator who's given me such nice words and such support. Logic Bank, I'm going to throw him up there. He's been so supportive, such a great guy throughout. 12 has come in several times and been incredibly helpful. Mr. Seed recently, been watching him, getting some new ideas. The list goes on. Thinsliss, who's just started this, is a really great guy. Just check out his stuff. But everyone has been incredibly supportive. I've enjoyed it immensely. I did think I'd get to tier 5 and then let the account die, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep on going. Just see what we can do. See if we can get to VIP 18 before I die, which is unlikely. Anyway, my friends, that's it from me today. I will see you tomorrow for a video on the big mistakes I made getting to tier 5. I will leave a link in the description to the actual stream where we hit tier 5 if you fancy it. Till next time, my friends, big cheers from me and ciao for now.